Oh, Doreen, turn it down. There's a news broadcast on the other channel.
I want to watch the cartoons.
Who'd rather watch the news, girls?
Oh, I like to keep informed.
But you're the one who got us the telly. What do you think we should watch?
Watch what you like.
I want to watch the cartoons.
Well, everyone else wants to watch the news.
B?
You hear what she said? Do as you're told.
You're the boss, not her.
I was the boss, okay? Now turn the bloody thing over.
That bloody pal. She caught me talking in the library to B. You know what she did? 2 days, loss of privileges. That's what you get for helping your mates.
Yeah, and some of them aren't even worth it.
Now, that's not true, Dora, and you know it. B's always looked after us very well in the past.
Yeah, well, that was in the past, and this is now. You know, she just took Sandy's side against me. Reckon she's not top dog anymore.
I don't believe that. Why would she do that?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her? She's in the rec room with her mates.
All right, I will.
Well, you're wasting your time.
What are you doing, Doreen?
Just drawing.
Ah, yes. Miss Conway told me you were entering an art competition. May I see it?
No, I don't want anybody to see it until I've finished, you know?
Oh, I see. Artistic temperament. Where's Judy gone?
See, B?
So, why is she wasting her time?
Because B's not interested in us anymore. She's got her new mates.
Is that why you asked to be moved from her dormitory?
I don't want to be anywhere where I'm not wanted.
You and B were the best of friends.
Yeah, well, you'd think she'd stick by us, wouldn't you, instead of letting people push us around. Judy reckons she's sick, but I don't. She's gone soft. She could have sorted it out if she wanted to.
Who's been giving you trouble? Look, if it happens again, you just come and see me. That's why we're here, you know.
G'day. Doreen said you were in the rec room.
Too noisy.
Well, I would have thought you could have got your mates to keep quiet for you. Doreen said that you've gone over to Sandy's side.
I'm not on anybody's side. Now, what's all this Doreen said? Just because they won't let her watch the cartoons.
That's not the point, B. Doreen would like to know why you've sided against her. And so would I.
Well, there's no choice, is there? Someone has to look after the women, otherwise there'll be bloody chaos. Well, I can't do it. Neither can you with your heart. It's a tough game. Sandy's the only one that can handle it.
Well, what happens when you get better? Look, if you give away too much of your power now, you're not going to get it back.
I'm not likely to need it, am I? I'm not expected to get better.
Well, what do you think's wrong with her?
Oh, Doreen didn't say.
Well, it could be a trick, of course. She knows it's much easier to escape from hospital than it is from here.
Well, I think it's genuine. Doreen isn't bright enough to drop information that cleverly. I mean, B wouldn't use her.
I keep thinking of her last episode. You still think she had amnesia, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, if she is ill, why hasn't she reported to us?
I don't know.
Well, it's not our place to be chasing after her. If she is sick and won't report it, then there's nothing we can do about it.
But Kate Peterson's a doctor. I mean, if B is sick, she will have noticed something. I mean, they share a cell.
Yes, well, perhaps I should see her. Bring Peterson to me, would you?
Right.
Meg, how are you getting on with Colleen Powell since you've been back?
Well, I haven't had much time to notice.
Well, she's been acting rather strangely. Would you keep an eye on her?
Well, I'm not paid to spy on the other officers.
No, but if something should happen to prejudice the running of the prison, that's all I'm asking.
Of course.
Hello, Meg.
Oh, hello. Believe you had a bit of excitement at your place last night.
You mean Lizzie burning her house down?
There's no proof that Lizzie did it, is there?
Why else would she disappear? I had the police round at my place trying to find her. Oh, as if I'd take her in. Just as likely burn our place down around our ears.
Just doesn't sound like Lizzie, that's all.
Oh, who knows what she'd do, especially after she's had a couple. Listen, you know those goods we confiscated have to be returned.
Yeah?
Will you get the storeroom and take them back to the rec room?
Well, I can't at the moment. Mrs. Davidson wants to see Kate Peterson.
Well, that can wait.
But I don't even know what was confiscated.
Okay. I'll do it myself.
Did you see, B?
Yep.
What'd she say?
Well, I reckon you're right. We're wasting our time trying to take on Sandy and her lot, because B's not going to help us.
Yeah, it makes you sick, doesn't it? I get stuck with all the rotten jobs in the laundry, can't watch Metalli, and B just sits by and lets it happen.
Well, things could change when she's better.
Well, I don't even reckon she's sick.
Of course she is.
Well, what's wrong with her?
Well, I don't know, do I?
I reckon she's past it, that's all.
Sandy wants you two in the rec room.
Well, you know what she can do, don't you?
Well, she's making the screws give us our stuff back.
Oh, that will be the day.
Well, come and see for yourself then.
I'm not going to miss this.
Come in.
Oh, Mrs. Davidson. Kate Peterson to see you?
Oh, show her in. The women are having their goods returned to them in the recreation room, Mrs. Morris. Would you keep an eye on that?
Right. Peterson?
Sit down, Kate. You share a cell with B. Smith.
Yes.
There are rumors that she is ill. What do you know about that?
Have you asked her?
Not yet.
Then I don't think I should say anything.
You seem to have picked up the prisoner's code of silence very quickly.
It's got nothing to do with that. It's medical ethics. I don't think I should discuss anybody's medical condition without their knowledge.
If Smith is ill and she won't admit it, don't you think it's important that she should receive the proper medical attention? All right, then. If you were her doctor, what treatment would you prescribe?
I'd have to do tests first, renal tests.
Then you do think there is something wrong with Smith,
Yes.
and you know what it is.
Well, without the tests, I'd only be guessing.
If your guess were correct, and she didn't receive the proper medical attention, what would happen then?
She'd die. Quite soon.
Sandra Edwards.
That's 2 cartons of fags.
We know
What it is.
So do I. I'm just making sure you give it all back. See, I told you you'd get your stuff back for you.
Good on
Doreen
you, Sam.
Burns. Want a fag, Dor?
I don't
Come on,
smoke.
Burns.
I'll have
one.
Come on, hurry
Back?
up.
Here, keep the packet. Plenty more where they came from.
Phyllis Hunt.
Hunt, I said we haven't got all day to waste handing these things out. You shouldn't be getting them back in the first place.
That's not what the governor says.
I don't care what the governor says.
Right.
Pack the rest of this stuff up and return it to the storeroom. If anybody wants anything else back, they can apply to reception. Now get out to the dining room. Come on, move it.
Right, got all those?
What do you think you're doing, Smith? Trying to turn this place into a pigsty? Pick it up. Are you refusing to obey an order? You're charged with throwing your food around. Now pick it up. What do you think you're doing? Put those plates down, you hear me? I'll give you one last chance. Just get those plates down.
You heard her, girls.
You think it's funny, do you?